The film starts with a destroyed world blamed on a giant meteoroid. It collided with the ground and everything was burnt to ashes. Now there is only a small city on the ground and some survivors are left. All these people are followers of a church where the priest is a patriarch. The rules here are very strict and everyone has to obey at any cost. And there is also a witch named Gray in the city. She fulfills everyone's wish. So the church now believes people must flee and join Gray's new community. That's why the patriarch orders the enforcer to kill Gray. The enforcer kills Gray in front of all the people here. She pulls the support from under her feet, and as soon as the enforcer leaves here, Gray shows her magic. She hypnotizes one of the enforcers. She shows him the illusion that he is dying, and to kill him, he shoots a bullet on his rope. But actually, this bullet runs on Gray's rope, and Gray gets away from the kill. Then Gray shows him another illusion in which Gray was coming to him. To kill Gray, he shoots a bullet, so you can see that he actually killed his own companion. After hearing all the noise, the enforcer came back. And first of all, he killed this soldier who was in Gray's possession. After that, they searched everywhere for Gray, but they didn't find Gray anywhere. She was hiding here, but he showed them all that Gray is not here. And then he stopped here and killed all the soldiers of the enforcer one by one. When he put a knife around the enforcer's neck, the enforcer said, "Kill me." But Gray didn't kill him. Instead, he died on his own and left from here. Now the scene is cut and we are shown Boyce. He was passing near a tunnel. Suddenly, a lot of dacoits attack him. One of his own guns tries to get off his horse. Suddenly, a two-faced snake attacks the dacoit and kills him. After that, Boyce fights with the remaining dacoits. When he kills someone with his skills, he shoots someone with his gun. And by managing everything in this way, we come to know that Boyce was not an ordinary person. He was a bounty hunter and was also very good at his job. We are shown Gray again, who has come to meet the Queen and her special man. Actually, the Queen wanted Gray to bring a shapeshifter's power for her. Gray asks the Queen for a heavy price and says that I will do your work till the next full moon, which was only 6 days away. They both leave from here, and after a while, the Queen's special man comes here and tells Gray not to do the Queen's work, because he felt that what the Queen wanted to do was not right. The surprising thing was that Gray agreed with him. Gray did not want to listen to this man, but because he had a curse on him, he could not refuse anyone's wish, so he also accepted this man's wish. Now the twist in the story is how Gray will manage these two opposite wishes. Now she starts looking for the shapeshifter in the entire Lost Land with her powers. She has to kill him. She sees in her vision that a lot of people had come to hunt the shapeshifter. But then they all became his prey. After killing them all, the shapeshifter hit him hard. And here, fearing, Gray's magic also broke. The scene cuts, and we are shown the Queen, who was with the King at this time. For the first time, we are shown the King, who is very sick and is on the bed. Gray has come to meet Boyce because Boyce was the best hunter here, and Gray needed such a man to complete his mission. She offers him good money instead of killing the shapeshifter. Gray herself wanted to go to the Lost Land with Boyce, where the shapeshifter's bill is. In fact, the shapeshifter can be killed there, and his power can be captured nowhere else. Boyce alerts Gray that this road can be very long, and there can be many dangers in it. There will be many kinds of demons and broken roads in these dangers. Gray was ready to overcome all kinds of difficulties. The people of the church who are still after Gray attack Gray while looking for him. And before they get their hands on him, they both run away from the church. We see that the patriarch had received the news that the Queen had also secretly gone to meet Gray. This scared the patriarch. He was afraid that the Queen might have started a conspiracy against the church with Gray. Before anything like this happens, he orders the enforcer to catch Gray. Now the enforcer goes after Gray and Boyce for his soldiers who had reached a special city. Here Gray and Boyce stay at Boyce's friend's house. Here we get to know about Boyce's past. How is he such a good hunter? In his childhood, his parents were killed in front of his eyes in Lost Land. After that, for his survival, he fought demons and hunters and finally reached the city where humans were living today. The next day, they continue their journey. They had come to a building-like place from where they had to cross the road through a cable bus. But when they came up, they faced the enforcer and his soldiers. A fight starts between all of them. Boyce was a very good hunter and fighter and was using his magical powers to fight Gray. While hypnotizing everyone, she would attack them. On the other hand, Boyce would attack someone with a knife and kill them. And when they thought it was time, they quickly jumped on the cable bus. But a lot of soldiers followed them. To fight them, Gray climbs on top of the bus and kills a lot of soldiers. She fights them while Boyce was fighting them inside the bus. The enforcer sees that these two are not in their hands at all. He orders his soldiers to cut the cable of this bus. As soon as the cable broke, the bus fell down. But it was still attached to a rock. Gray tries to get to the top of the bus with the help of his knife, while Boyce was trying to climb on the slippery rock. But then the other cable was cut from behind, and they ran out of support. But using their knives, they finally managed to climb on that rock. While watching this, the enforcer took out his sniper to shoot Gray. But through the sniper's lens, Gray hypnotized the enforcer again. He felt that they had left from there, and in this way, both of them were saved from them. During the whole fight, Boyce had been shot, because of which he was in a lot of pain. Boyce himself takes this bullet out of his body, and Gray puts stitches on his wounds. He wants to show Queen that he is pregnant. Queen got an heir. Now she didn't have to torture the king. The Queen's behavior was not good with the king. She also wants to be separated from the king. But after being separated from the king, the power she got from the Queen will run out. She immediately kills the king, and she lies to everyone that she died because of her illness. These people now reach a city where there are a lot of demons behind them. These strange-looking creatures look like humans, but it was very scary to see. Before he attacked Gray, Boyce spread oil all over him and set it on fire. Because he knew the weakness of these creatures, he was afraid of fire. But these demons were much smarter than he thought. They came out of the ground, and as they extinguished the fire, they began to approach them. Boyce began to kill the demons who were approaching him, and in this way, seeing these two humans escaping from so many demons, the leader of the demons was surprised, and he appeared. As soon as he saw him, Gray cast his magic. By hypnotizing him, he gave the order to get all these creatures away from him. After that, as soon as he got the chance, he took the fire from his hands, and all the creatures of these demons are destroyed here, and after all, they are left behind. Going ahead, Boyce asked him, "I didn't even feel the fire. How did you light that fire?" Then Gray told him the truth that I didn't light any fire there. I just showed all these demons an illusion. The demons died because of their thoughts and fear of fire. Now the next city was Lost Land. At a short distance, Boyce stops him again and says, "Think, moving forward is very dangerous. Your life can be lost." Now these people were talking and crossing the bridge when they saw the enforcer coming after them with his army. In front of them was the bridge. There was no other way. How to escape? Then Gray gets another idea. She starts running fast on the bridge, and the enforcer also plans to crush Gray while increasing the speed of the train. But going to a point, the enforcer finds out that this bridge was actually broken. His speed was so fast that he couldn't even apply the brake. And at the end of the bridge, Gray jumped, where he was caught by Boyce lying down, and his life was saved. But the enforcer and all his companions were killed here. When the patriarch found out that all his companions were killed, he was afraid. He thought that the one who has made everyone his slave in the name of religion would not let the Queen meet Gray and take away his power from him. That's why he tries to show everyone that the Queen wants to destroy this place by meeting Gray. As soon as the Queen finds out about this, she decides to convince her special man. By bringing him close to her in the name of love, she kills the patriarch and all his people through him. Finally, these people had reached the Skull River. That cave was where the shapeshifter lived. In a short while, the full moon was about to come. Gray saw that there were a lot of human skulls here. Boyce said that these are all the skulls of those who had come to hunt the shapeshifter. It's still time to think. But Gray doesn't listen to him and starts putting nails on the big silver nails. Wearing this, she reveals a big secret to Boyce and tells him that, "I don't know what you thought. I know that you are that shapeshifter. I had found out about this through my magic, and I hired you for this job because if you lived here, you could have safely brought me here. And the purpose of bringing you here was that, to take your power, it was necessary." As soon as the full moon comes, Boyce also becomes a shapeshifter in front of him. As soon as he comes in the form of a wolf, Boyce's power increases a lot. And even though he doesn't want to, he attacks Gray. Gray also got up to fight him. By hypnotizing Boyce with her magic, she shows that a lot of birds are coming to her. To get rid of these birds, he starts moving his hand, and at the same time, a very big bird attacks him. To save him, as soon as Boyce started to retreat, taking advantage of his weakness and his lost mind, Gray attacked him with her silver nails. Meanwhile, the moon also hides behind the clouds, and Boyce's body comes in the human form. Due to Gray's attack, he was unconscious at the time. When he regained consciousness, he was tied with chains. He was feeling weak. He found out that the weakness of these shapeshifters is actually silver, and Gray played a very good game to weaken him. When he put nails on his body, he put a silver coin in his body, which was now reacting in his body and making him weak. Now she apologizes to Boyce and says that I don't want to do what I'm going to do, but I am helpless because of my debt. She was about to kill him, but then Boyce said, I also have a wish. Boyce wishes her to stay with him, because now he was in love with Gray. Hearing this, Gray started to cry, and he said that every wish has to be paid a heavy price. Boyce was also ready for this. But Gray was badly trapped. She fulfilled the wish of the Queen's special man, or Boyce. As soon as the full moon comes out of the clouds again, Boyce turns into a shapeshifter, and Gray mercilessly stabs his body with a dagger and kills him. After that, this scene is cut, and we are shown the scene of the next morning. In Gray's hand, we see Boyce's wolf skin. As soon as Gray returns, she sees that all the people here were very happy because they were tired of the government of the church. And for them, the only ray of hope was Gray. As soon as Gray comes, he starts his protest, and all of them become barbarians. They attack the church and also drop the cross of the church. Gray first goes to the Queen's special man. She gives him Boyce's skin and says that the Queen has to put her blood on it. Then its power will go inside the Queen. Holding the skin, the man says, I had asked you for a wish. To not fulfill the Queen's wish, Gray tells her a twist. The Queen actually wanted to become a shapeshifter and get Boyce, but she did not know that there is only one shapeshifter, Boyce. To make the Queen a shapeshifter, I had to kill Boyce. And your wish was to get this Queen. Now that Boyce is dead, the Queen is also yours. Now when the Queen finds out that Boyce is dead, she is completely broken. She remembers the moment when Boyce told her that you are not like me. I want to marry someone like me. That is when the Queen decided to become a shapeshifter. But she did not know that in her decision, she would lose Boyce. She stayed in this grief all night. Until the full moon, she did not complete her ritual. And as soon as the morning sun's light fell on the shapeshifter's skin, that skin burned like fire and became ashes. Now in anger, the Queen kills her special man, Jairus, who had come to the Queen at this time. But when he went out, he realized that he had made a big mistake in his emotions. He had killed Jairus, through whose army he could fight the people outside who had rebelled. The scene cuts and shows us Boyce, who regained consciousness as soon as the morning came. When he died, he was a shapeshifter. His life was in his skin. Because the Queen did not use his skin, his life came back into Boyce and he came back to life. In anger, Boyce comes to Gray and puts a knife on his neck. He asks him, why did you kill me? Although I wished you to stay with me. Gray tells him the truth, that I had already seen the future. I knew that the Queen wanted to be a shapeshifter to stay with you, when the Queen's special man also loves her. I had seen in the future that the Queen will kill her special man in the grief of your death and will not peel your skin, which will bring your life back to you. In this way, the wishes of the Queen, her special man, and all three of you will be fulfilled. Boyce was very surprised and happy to know this, because now Gray, whom he loved, was going to live with him. Both of them leave together for their next mission, and that's it. This movie ends here. Thank you.